Hi everyone, Bird here and welcome back to the channel. Michaels just announced on their website that they're rolling out a brand new knit and sew department and a party shop in all stores nationwide. They're calling this transformative, and so of course I had to head over to my local Michaels to check it out. On their website, Michaels said this rollout builds on their acquisition of Joann's intellectual property earlier this year. They also promised that some of our beloved Joann brands will return to shelves by the end of October. Michaels says they already carry fabric in some 840 stores with plans to expand into 250 more locations. They said that they've increased their in-store fabric sections by about 25%, plus expanded online options. So you know I had to come in and take a look around. As I made my way through the store, I did find a plethora of sewing notions and tools, thread, trims, rulers, cutting mats, and even a display area for sewing machines. Now, let me explain. It's not like they have a full lineup of machines on their shelves. Instead, they have a designated space where you can see the models they carry. But if you actually want to buy one, you have to go up to the register to check to see if it's in stock. On top of that, there were loads of loop and thread products and plenty of Fiskars products, which has a really great reputation. But a couple things that were noticeably missing, I only saw Coats and Clark thread. I didn't see any Gutermann thread, which is my personal favorite to sew with. And of course, I didn't see any patterns. Patterns is a whole nother conversation. We know that the big four pattern companies, the commercial brands, were bought out by a liquidator and they've actually filed for bankruptcy. So we'll see what happens. I am holding on to hope and hoping that indeed they're able to pull themselves out. But let's get back to this walkthrough of Michaels. Michaels also mentioned that we'll start to see new in-store services like fabric cutting tables as early as mid-October. That's huge because it brings Michaels closer to what Joann's used to offer. For the yarn lovers out there, let me just say there were aisles and aisles of yarn in all different varieties and types. Now, full disclosure, I don't crochet or knit. I'm really more of a sewist and garment maker, so I can't personally speak to the quality of the yarn or the tools that go along with it. But I wanted to let you know that yarn is definitely available, at least in this local store. And according to Michaels' website, they'll also be carrying one of Joann's most beloved yarn brands, Big Twist. I know that was a really popular brand with Joann customers, so it looks like Michaels is making sure it has a home here too. So guys, I walked this entire store and the biggest letdown, still no fabric. Now, I get it. It's early on. Michael says that we're going to begin to see this by mid to late October. I heard that. I ran out right away. I was hoping that I would be able to see it, but still no fabric in this particular store. And honestly, that stings because Michael's is literally a block away. This particular Michael's is literally a block away from the Joann's that closed. You think they launched fabric here right away. Several months ago, I visited the Michaels that is a little bit further away from this location, and they did indeed have fabric. Now, it may not have been the best quality fabric for garments, so I'm definitely going to make sure that I stop over there in coming days and weeks and kind of keep an eye on changes happening in that location as well as this location. One thing I'm really looking forward to is the fabric cutting tables that Michael says will be coming soon. That would be a game changer because it really brings back some of the Joann experience we've all been missing. As I walked around this location, I definitely noticed some bare areas in the store, shelves that weren't fully stocked yet, and in my humble opinion, that feels like an opportunity. They could easily rearrange the space to carve out room for fabric and a proper cutting table. If they make that move, I think it could really solidify Michaels as the go-to spot now that Joann's is gone. So while I didn't find fabric this trip, I did see signs that Michaels may be setting the stage for something bigger. Between the new Maker's Oath area, which was at the front area of the store where they've kind of added a creative space with tables and chairs with the expanded notions and their plans for fabric and services like cutting tables, this could be the start of something major. I'll be checking back and I'll also swing by another Michael's about 30 minutes away next time I'm in that area to compare. Thanks for taking this little journey with me today. If you're new here, hit subscribe, drop a like, and turn on notifications so you don't miss updates. If you've been rocking with me for a while, I appreciate you so much. Let me know in the comments what you're seeing in your local Michaels. Have you spotted any fabric? Are you seeing any new areas? I'd love to hear about it. That's all for now, folks. Bye-bye.